Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video, and in this video we're going to VOD an underrated West duo, Zeno and Nach, and we're going to watch how they qualify for grand finals. They win a game with 10 kills, and I learned a lot from watching this VOD, and I think you guys will learn a lot as well. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure you leave a like and comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get right into it. Alright, so this duo has Rocky on Khan, and they've been playing pretty consistent the first three games, and they win this fourth game to qualify for grand finals in the very first heat. So they're gonna get grapples every game, and you might think it's Mickey Mouse that they're getting Uncon Rocky and they're getting grapples every game, but at the end of the day, if this was a team that wasn't good, they'll get like 9th or 8th place this game and just like, or do even worse. Like, at the end of the day, even though they have grapples and good loot, you still have to play this game perfectly. It doesn't matter what your loot is necessarily too much. So, and I still learned a lot from this. I already watched this game, but I wanted to watch it back and show you guys and upload it to YouTube so you can learn from it as well. So right now they're just farming mass. They traded Surge a little bit with the Butter Barn team, and they're gonna instantly rotate the zone. They pull a decent first zone, not too bad. So they're gonna start rotating north and just farm their mats. They have pretty good heals. One has an AUG. Wow, look at that ammo too. So yeah, they're gonna rotate in early. This is an underrated West duo. They actually both joined my VOD Discord, so I have a lot of respect for both of them. And I just wanted to make a video about them so that you can learn from them as well. I mean, they've been popping off lately on West, placing very well in every finals they make, so I think you can learn a lot from them. Oh yeah, so there's a solo camping this building, so they're just gonna kill him. I don't know too much on why there's a solo here, but they're gonna kill that guy. So that was a good refresh and good for Surge. And right now they're gonna hold these kids, so basically they're getting in front of congestion and then holding the congestion. If you watched the last video, you understand what that means. But I don't think they're gonna stagger here too long, if I had to guess. Okay, they're gonna drop this keg, look to trade a little bit more Surge, and then rotate is my guess. Which is fine. Alright, the keg is done, so now they're gonna get a little early rotate in. Zone is really far, so they have to get going. Let's watch how they rotate this. They're gonna block off the team that's holding them to the right at the mountain. So there's a team staggered right here. They probably need to catch up on Surge. That's why they're not rotating. So I like how Nach notices that, and he's going to take a different pathway. He's going to LOS this hill right here. If you don't know what that means, he's going to get out of the line of sight. And he's going to go to the right. Find a different pathway to go to zone. Trading a little bit right there. 500 above. They've been trading Surge well, and they got that kill early on, so they're doing really good with Surge right now. And 10 kids need to die, and they're 500 above, so they're at a really good spot. So they see that Bugle Mountain team, so Nach is just going to keep going to the right and try to get out of his line of sight. Playing the grass. I'm going to 4x from here. Burning mats and then refarming the mats in the way so he's not losing anything. So right now, it's a little bit sketched that zone's on their back, but I mean, they pulled a max, so there's not much they can do about that. Zeno's going to get cracked right here. They're going to box. He's going to get cracked by the kids that aren't even in zone, which is interesting to say the least, because now they're just going to get held. I guess their surge was really bad, so they did that. So right now, Zeno's going to heal up, and they didn't even pull the next zone, which is unfortunate. But actually, this is a good pull for them, because, like, if it pulls to the left towards this congested side, it would be unfortunate. I don't think they would even get held too hard if it pulled left, though, because they would just use this Bugle Mountain as leverage for vision on their next rotate. So, honestly, both pulls aren't that bad, I'm not going to lie. So, yeah, he's going to get in early. Refarm the wood he lost, and he's getting some chests here. Once he gets in early, he looks back to hold some kids that aren't in, which is good for Surge. Like I said, if you watched the last video, you understand why he's doing this. You hold congestion to gain Surge. That's That's what people do in this meta. Nach is gonna look for the solo that he saw. It's 50 white. It's a bad angle, but he kills that kid. Even if he dies, Xeno would have killed him probably, so. Another refresh and good surge out of that as well. And their mats are great. Their heals are still really good. So they're playing this mid game beautiful as of right now. Let's see where next zone pulls. Okay, they pull a great 4th zone. I'm gonna 4x from here. Ten kids will need to die when this zone starts closing. Okay, now they're just transferring mass to build up, to elevate so they can get more surge out of this. And also, it's good to be elevated for the next rotate so you have vision. Also, they have grab, so you don't want to be trying to grapple low ground. Even though they're 300 above, of course they're going to keep looking. But they're not going to like commit to anything. They don't need to. So right now they're just trying to fight this solo. Nach is going to kill this kid. Let's see it. Or does he kill someone else? Oh, he kills someone else. Okay. Another refresh. A little bit of surge. And their mats are looking great going into this game. This should be a top 3 minimum with these mats, as long as they execute this endgame well. So let's check out the timing. So he shoots this guy. They're going to build. So now Nach has like builds to grapple on to make this rotate. I mean, there's trees in front of him as well, but, you know, it doesn't hurt to have the extra builds in front of him. Kids are looking to hold him, and he's going to grapple early right now, which I think is a perfect time because other kids are focused on their own rotate, and I think that's a great time to grapple. If he would have went instantly, he probably would have gotten shot out. And I mean, he gets shot out here, but there's nothing he can really do about the teams that are holding him that are already in zone. So it's okay that he gets shot out right here. They're together, and he's going to wait for a good time to go. Again, everyone's focused on their own rotate. He's going to invest a lot of shots going to half, but that's fine because you don't need 10 shots in an endgame. Like 6 and 5 shots going in an endgame is fine. So don't be afraid to use some grapple shots mid-game or half and half rotates. So now that they're in, they could potentially hold kids, so let's see if they do that. Yep, they're going to hold kids for even more surge, even though they're 500 above, but it's also kill opportunity and refresh opportunity because they have grapple. So first moving, what I find interesting from them is that they decided to establish win condition like very early on in the game. And I mean, establishing win condition early on is good, but you have to have the mats to do so. So I'm going to let this play out. Like personally, if this is me and I'm in this endgame right here, what I'm saying is, okay, let's stay on high layers. Let's use our grapple until we can't use it anymore. And then once we start running out of mats, we drop to a lower layer, and once our grapple is about to run out, we drop to a lower layer. And they do the complete opposite of my thought process on what to do. They just establish win condition early. I think I would like stay on a high layer, keep grappling frontside, and just keep looking at height. But they do the opposite, actually, which is interesting. So they look for a double spray right there, don't get anything. Let's see the timings on when he goes. So right now he's looking to get a little bit of surge, maybe kills. Grappling kind of late here. But no one is established in front of them to hold this duo from grappling, right? So if he's not getting held, then that's a good time to rotate. If someone is so frontside that they can look back and hold you when you're grappling, that's how you know you went too late. So just keep that in mind for the future. Also, if they had the tack sprint right there, they're not going this late. He gets stuck, which is unfortunate, but he gets out. So yeah, look at the layer they're on at the end of first moving. They're basically on a low ground layer at the end of first moving with grapple. Like, Xeno has 3 more shots and Nach has 5 more. So this is interesting that they're developing win condition like so early. So he's 5-2-4, and okay, Xeno is a little bit less than that. And they're on low ground second moving. At the end of first moving, they took it. So first moving pulls far. He's gonna elevate once. Tarp ahead, and now it's time to look back. It's second moving. It's time for refreshes. They're getting fought right here. No problem. I like the patience. They're gonna look back. Hits this kid hard. Gets that kill. Looking in front. So now they're backside. And it's sketch to grapple backside because look, right here at this angle, he can easily just get pumped. Like, I don't know if he had any info on what's in front of him. I don't know if he plays mobile builds or not. But if there's just some shamble solo that's right here, he can easily just get pumped, shot out, and then he's on low ground backside and he's going next. But let's see if he just gets lucky here. I mean, he staggered to look back for a refresh, which is fine, and he gets a kill out of it, but I don't know if they get the mats. I don't think they get the mats off that body. I could be wrong, though. But he grapples ahead, and luckily, nothing happens to them. They don't get boxed. They don't get shot out by a shambles kid backside, so it works out in their favor. And now they're on low ground, establishing win condition very early. They're front side, they're looking back. Nach is going to stay ahead and make sure he's ahead the whole time. They have the mats to do so, so... He's going to look back, hits this kid 76 on his layer, hits the other kid 100. Not the greatest angle, but those kids are drooling. So right now he's staggering a bit because he needs to heal. His fragger takes over, which is great. Zeno gets a kill and Storm. Now, since they're ahead, they can look back. They're deep in zone as well. Notice how they get deep in, so the next rotate isn't so hard for them. Also, when you're deep in, you have more control of your next rotate. You're not getting held. So now they're going to stay right on each other when they're going back in old builds. Yep. Nach isn't going to do anything by himself. He's waiting for his teammate. Now they're going to box fight low. They armored wall. Going through their old tarp. Pulls directly back. Dropping a duo down. Shots have been missed, but it's all good. That kid can't do anything. He's dead. Another really good refresh. That's just going to help them in the long run for win condition. But as of right now, they're backside. They need to find a way to get front. Again, goes up layers. And then I'm sure he's going to go back down, potentially. Oh, no, he's going to stay right here and look back. I mean, that's fine. Gets a kill right there. Zeno's going to go for the loot. Nach is going to focus on zone. Zone pulls up the hill a bit. Zeno's gonna tarp. They get elevated, they notice it pulls up, and then they're gonna look down. These kids are shambles on low. I'm pretty sure they're aware that it's solo on height, and they take the duo out of the game right there when they had the chance. Pretty sure it's a solo on height. Yeah, it is. They're going to play it slow. Nach is just going to heal up before taking 2v1. Nach is going to make a mantle play while Zeno is spraying, so this guy has no audio on that mantle right there. Gets a 120 shot right there. And this kid just can't do anything. Nach, it's a little bit sketch that he was about to die his zone right there, so he grapples down. And they win the game and they qualify for Grands. So yeah, I thought this game was just like perfectly executed from them. Their mid game was beautiful. It was perfect. There was nothing wrong with their mid game at all. The rotates were perfect. The refreshes throughout the rotates were perfect. And I feel like if you're getting refreshes when you're getting a max pull on zones, you're gonna like that is exactly what you need to do if you're getting max pulls. Because if you're just burning mats on every single rotate and you're not getting refreshes out of it, you're just gonna go into endgame shambles. So props to them for putting themselves in good spots for the refreshes. It's not about getting the refreshes. It's about putting yourself in the right spot to get them. So basically they're holding congestion, getting in front of the congestion and then holding them. So the refreshes come to them. And then first moving, they're going into endgame 5-5-5 with grapples basically. And they decided to establish win condition early, which was at the end of first moving, early second moving, which is playing a very low layer. Like if you're not on height, you just need to be at a low layer second moving. And they just did a great job at getting refreshes. They stayed ahead, they looked back, got kills, stayed ahead, and just kept repeating that same cycle over and over and over. And that's how they get the win. So it was very impressive from them. I hope you guys learned a lot. I personally learned a lot from botting this West duo. So shout out to them, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video.